Hi, this is Editing Sam, and I'm just cutting in before you get to watch a single second of my vlog because I almost didn't even bother posting this vlog because I didn't want it to come across as me being insensitive or ignorant of the events that happened Sunday night with the reading rush, and that is the hosts and the very creators of the rush were supposed to hold a book discussion on Such a Fun Age, and they didn't even bother reading the book. And the book's running theme is about performative activism, and it was just a demonstration of what exactly not to do and what exactly performative activism is. It doesn't mean not reading the book by a Black author because you didn't put it as a priority for the entire event, which was the event finale. The Black Hotties are going to be hosting a actual reading discussion at the end of August. They chose this book as their August pick for the book club, and so we can go there to discuss this book further. In the end, I decided to post this video because I did enjoy myself this past week, and as much as I didn't really review the books per se the way I would like to, I did have a great time, and I know that comes across in the vlog, and this is the first vlog I've ever done, and I feel like I may be cursed for other vlogs in the future that I may do, but we will see. So I'm going to let you boop over and watch that now. It's Monday the 20th, which means it's officially Reading Rush. I'm Samantha, and also Paper Not Books, and I'm in my pajamas. I'm getting ready for bed, and I'm not wearing a bra, so I'm going to keep you up here. But I'm going to tell you everything that I'm going to be reading for the Reading Rush. I've already done a rundown on my... Oh, I did a Reading Rush video, like a preview. Okay, so this actually accomplishes a bunch of different prompts from the Reading Rush read along. It's the picture of Dorian Gray. I just watched the movie, and it was the 1970s version, a 1970s. I'll show you a picture of that. It was campy, but it was intriguing. I'm hoping that I'll get more detail because there's some stuff in there that it's just they're really vague, and I know it was 1970s, so whatever. But this is the book itself. The story is like half of this book, so I'm gonna read this probably next, and I'm going to be reading the Minority Report, not the other stories, just the Minority Report, which is roughly 30 pages in this whole book, and I'm going to be reading this in my car, so it's very likely going to contain a topless woman. I'm just sure of it, even though it's only 30 pages. God knows. I have not seen the movie. I know that there was a film adaptation, and I tried to get it, but it's only available on Hoopla right now, so nuts to that, yes. And then we have here The Night Gardener, which is also a book that starts with the word "the." It encompasses the aquamarine color, which is the March birthstone, which is one of the prompts. This is an ebook, so yeah, sorry. It's very glary. And this is, it also takes place in England. This follows a couple of kids. They're abandoned, I believe, and they end up working at an English manor, and they encounter a ghost and a curse, and it's threatening to kill them, so this is going to be fun. As for other books that I'm actively reading, Girl, Woman, Other, I will be finishing this week, tomorrow, or rather 10 later this evening. And I've also got Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, which I'm actively reading. I've only gotten through the prologue so far. I'm hooked. I'm going to keep reading this for tonight, even though it's not on my official, reading rush books. I am going to keep reading this for tonight. And head off to bed, and I will see you probably with an update on my reading status. Hi, it's day 2 of the reading rush. I kind of missed day 1, but please forgive. I'm sure you've already forgiven me. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do the vlogging. I was going back and forth, and I figured, all right, we might as well try. We can try. I'm doing pretty well on my reading rush goals. I started one of the books that I mentioned in my TBR video, and I finished a book yesterday. It wasn't a book on the TBR, but it was a book that I'd planned on, completing by the end of the month either way, and that was Girl, Woman, Other, and I absolutely love this book. And I know it wasn't a reading rush book on my list, but yeah, this is one of the better books that I've read this year, and it kind of does have aquamarine on it, more a little tealy, but yeah, it counts. It primarily takes place in England, but then there are some parts of it that take place in the US. I didn't read any of those parts yesterday, so technically it counts. Anyway, I've also started A Picture of Dorian Gray, which covers, it starts with the word the, it takes place in England, which is not in the North America, which is where I reside. Oh my goodness, it just got really dark suddenly. Sorry. This video is going to be pixely. It's already pixely. I should just turn on. I hope that helps a little. Anyway, it's also a classic, which is not a book that I typically will gravitate to. And you know what? So far, I haven't read this in the house. That's not true, because I went in and started pulling quotes from it. I'm not entirely enjoying this 100%. I will be honest with you. But so far, my thoughts on this book. I mean, it's quotable, but it's super shallow and super. Oh God, Dorian's a douche. That's all I say. This is also the video. I watched a movie version of it, and I think this is the only one that I'm gonna be tackling that is a film that I've technically seen. I watched the campy 1970s version of this book, and the adaptation is campy, but my favorite thing about it was that there's this great macrame balance that's hanging off of the mantle of a fireplace, and it's just glorious, and I want to recreate it so badly. I just loved it. Anyway, and then the other book that I have, I actually haven't touched it. I'm missing one of the books from my bedroom, and that's over, it's living in my car. It's The Minority Report. I will be getting to that at some point this week, obviously. That's the book that I plan to finish outside of the house, outside in my car. So it's technically outside. Here. The book is here, under my mask. I got juice on it. I got watermelon juice on it. Other than that, I'm gonna be getting ready for work in just a minute, and I'm also reading Kindred by Octavia Butler, and I mean, I'm only like a quarter of the way through it, but there's only like 6 chapters in this book, so it's like I've been knocking off a chapter a night. I should be able to finish this by this weekend if I just read a chapter a day. I didn't read last night because I didn't go to bed until like late. and I did not want to stay up late trying to go to bed at a decent hour. Trying. It's day 5 of the reading rush, and I've done 0 updating. I'm good at vlogging, right? Yeah. So I'm actually heading into work. I have, just for an update, I've completed 3 books? I think 3 books. I finished Girl, Woman, Other, which wasn't, I didn't know I was going to finish it this week, but I did. And I finished, what did I finish? A Picture of Dorian Gray. That's a party. And I finished last night How We Disappeared, and that was a toughie, but I did. And today I'm going to be starting, well, I'm working on Kindred, so I don't really want to start another book, but I also want to like complete my TBR that I set up specifically for the reading rush. I have that one book that's the Minority Report. That one's only 30 pages, so I mean I can whip through that. It's not a completed book, but it's a completed book story. And then I've got, and then I can just jump into The Night Gardener, and then that was all the books that I had for my TBR. And since we're on day 5, I may as well like try to beat out those 2 books in 3 days. I can do that. The Night Gardener turns out to be almost 400 pages long, so I didn't know that. It's middle grade, but it's pretty long. So we'll see if I can get through it, because I've got to read that on the e-reader and, well, on my tablet, because it's on Hoopla, and I don't think they transfer over. I have to read it on Hoopla, so I'm going to sit on my tablet rather than use this phone. But anyway, that's my plans for the day. I'm going to work. I'm going to come home. If I have some reading time, then I'll take it, but I mean, I was up late reading Kindred last night. That's a riveting book. The next chapter's like nearly 100 pages long. They break it up. She broken it up into a bunch of little segments, so it's easy to intake, but I gotta read at least 50 pages for me to finish this book this weekend. So I need to finish it by the 31st. How many days are in this month? Anyway, let's get to working. Now, one of the challenges was to make a coffee. I just buy mine, so this is actually, I mean, it's black, but it's, ooh, yeah, it's like 80% decaf to 10% caffeinated, and then like 10% ice-ish, so yummy. I have this sack glove on my car, which I don't think I can focus on, but it actually looks like a blowfish. Oh, wait, ooh, yeah, from the inside it looks like a blowfish. It's day 6. Yeah, it's day 6 of the reading rush, and I am at the library. I'm going to be heading in to go gather up some of my books that I've had on reserve, and people are pulling up to see me talk to myself. And I grew a zit overnight, and I can't stand it, and it is killing me. Hello. I'm back in the library, and we're going to do an unbagging of sorts. I renewed a couple books that I have going. This guy, I've already finished it, and actually I've read most of the books that are already in here. And then Surfacing by Margaret Atwood. I don't think I'm going to get to this, but we will see. Here we go. First up on top, we got Good Bones by Margaret Atwood. This is, I've already read this, but I wanted to flip through. I can't believe how short this is. I may flip through this again because this, of the two Margaret Atwood books, I remember this the least. And I'm reading the TBR of Scott and Nell for this month, and I don't need to read this but I probably need to reread it. I mean, it's pretty short, so I think I can get through it this weekend. Well, I have till next Friday to finish their TBR, and I've got 2 books left in the whole thing. And then, oh boy, this I've already read, and this is, it's not as thick as I thought it was going to be. It's roughly as thick as A Place of Greater Safety, but I mean, like, it's a lot of verbiage. It's a lot of text. This is The Burning Light. Library books. It's The Burning Light by Brent Weeks. This is the last book in the Lightbringer series, and I only picked this up because I wanted to make a review book review? Yeah, book review, or whatever. I wanted to do a review of this book, and I needed to, I had to pull quotes from here, but I listened to this on audiobook, and I kind of roughly know approximately where the quotes are that I want to pull from here, but I don't. I may have to skim through. So we have that. And then, oh, this is great. Oh, I tore my bag. Sad about that, but I was just on Twitter this morning, and Vivi, oh my god, what's her name? Schwartz? She's an illustrator, and she was posting about this book called Grass, and I'll put up her picture, and so you can see, well, I was making fun of the cover. I thought it was kind of funny because she was saying, you know, she's enjoying this book, and she's talking about how great the world is, and how much stranger it keeps getting, and she said it is a perfect pandemic book, and I've never heard of it before, but it's Sherry Tepper? Sherry S. Tepper. And my cover is nothing like that, so. Ooh, is that a dragon? I didn't tell that in the pictures. But this is the book that I picked up, and I have no idea what it's about, but she showed me she took a picture of, well, mine doesn't look like anything like that, but what the hell? This is necessary. But anyway, let me see if other chapters are like that. Yep, they're all like that. What's up, 1989? Whatever. But this, I have no idea what this is about. I don't care. I read that first, it's like a paragraph and a half that I read. She showed the first page. She's like, it's so gorgeous. It's as gorgeous as the cover that she showed. And yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I need to read this. She mentioned some weird horse creatures that you meet later on in the book, and I mean, that kind of sold me. So anyway, I gotta go and mow the lawn. You can kind of hear my neighbors mowing, because it's supposed to get really hot this weekend. You can tell I'm like already like frumpy and getting icky. But anyway, it has nothing to do with reading, but I grew a zit, probably because of my mask, which I know sounds anti-masky, but hey, I sneezed right into that thing, and I didn't have my change out on hand. I was working, so I didn't want to just like, you know, run to my car and change my mask because I sneezed into it. But it was right at the beginning of my work night, so, and I'm there for like 3.5 hours generally. Anyway, that's fun. So I'm blaming this on COVID. But I'll see you later with I think a reading update, maybe. Oh, I should give you one right now. Is Melissa from Fully Booked mentioned that she was going to be reading is it Exhale? Something like that, by Ted Chiang. And then she commented back, because I forgot it's based on the movie Arrival, but it's not that book, it was actually this one, and she mentioned that. And it was available on my audiobook, so I've been listening to this. I'm most of the way through. I'm further than I hate to admit, but I should be finishing this probably today, because, I mean, I've only got this much left to go. And I'm almost done with 72 Letters, which I'm not sure how I'm going to rate it yet. I gotta get to the ending of this chapter of this story. But, okay, yeah. The lawnmowers are calling, so I think I should go and do that. Well, I mowed the lawn. I got a paper clip stuck in my hair too. I'm gonna go shower now. Yeesh. There's a spider in my bedroom and I'm scared. Well, it's not in my bedroom now. I tried to kill it and it scuttled into another room, and now I just don't want a repeat of what happened last summer. I did get a picture of it though, and it was here long enough just to give me a middle finger and then just scuttle off. The damn thing is super, super fast. Yeah, wicked fast. And now I'm gonna read, I think. I gotta finish 2 stories. I gotta finish Philip K. Dick book, and then I'm gonna start reading The Night Gardener. I'm so distracted by this zit. My God. Hello, it's day 7. I'm not going to be doing much reading today, and I did finish one book. I read a short story last night. I read The Minority Report, as I wanted to read for my thingy, for my TBR, whatever it is. And I've started in on The Night Gardener, which I'm enjoying a lot. I'm only 2 chapters in, and then I was super sleepy, so I had to stop. But anyway, today I probably won't get much reading done, so I doubt that I'll finish The Night Gardener. I'll see if I can update later today, or this evening rather. And at this time, I'm going to be going hiking with my friend Pam. We're going to the Andres Institute, and I've been here a bunch of times, usually with dates, but it's a great place to go. It's a sculpture garden, and yeah, I'll show you. So I just spent time printing a copy of their trail map, but I have a black and white printer, so what I did was I took some colored pencils and drew it in, and now I'm getting ready to go, and of course, I already have a trail map in here, because, but anyway, I'm gonna go there, and so I probably won't get much for reading done today, as I said, but I will show you what I did today. Insert clip. the evening on day 7, well, night 7. I'm just gonna read a little bit from the Night Gardener and then head to bed early than normal, which I'm excited about. I'm really exhausted from the hike today. It was a lot steeper than I was expecting, than what I remembered. I've hiked there before, and I didn't consider it much of a hike. It was more like a stroll through the woods, and you just happen upon some cool sculptures. But it wasn't so much like that this time. It was exhausting. It was in the 90s, as you can hear 2 fans going right now, and kind of see one in the background. But anyway, I'm gonna be heading to bed. I'm not gonna be able to finish Night Gardener, but I mean, I'll finish it this week. It's a cute, I can't call it cute. It's not a cute book. It's middle grade, but it's endearing. I like it so far. It's little creepers. Anyway, I'm going to stop this for now, and then hopefully before I go into work tomorrow, I will do a brief update as to my accomplishments for the reading rush. Hello. It's the day after the reading rush, and I'm here for data to tell you everything that I finished. So according to my stats, I completed 1,156 pages, and I read 4 books. I didn't actually read 4 books, I read 3 books and total. One of those was just a short story, and I marked it as a book, but it's a book. So really quickly, 5 stars for a girl, woman, other. 3 stars for The Picture of Dorian Gray. 4.5 stars, I believe, for How We Disappeared. And the short stories include The Minority Report from here. And this was a 4-star read for me. And I also I did complete this book, but I completed it today. I read The Story of Your Life, which is based off the movie The Arrival. Not based off the movie. The movie The Arrival is based off of this book, or that short story, and that is a 5-star short story, and equally as gutting in text as it is as a film. And I also managed to grow a zit this week, which is fantastic, as always. But I hope that we all had fun, and I hope that you have a great week coming up, and that's it for now. And thank you so much for watching my vlog. I hope to do this again soon. I actually had a really good time filming this, and yeah, so maybe I have come up with another project, which I could vlog, I guess. We'll see. But I'll be seeing you later this week with another video, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me, and also, you know, boop 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 boop, like for the zit and for accomplished reading week. So thank you so much for watching.